Do you believe me if I tell you that today I could get you to quit watching porn? First of all, if you are a man who does not have this problem, click away from the video. I don't need you to watch this video. I just want to reach the people who need this video, right? So this is titled Young Men. How do we get young men to stop fucking watching porn, all right? Men of all ages struggle with pornography, all right? You have celebrities, 40, 50 years old. This advice is good advice for any guy, okay? I mean, most of my viewers are men, so I'm speaking to the men out there, right? Who struggle with this thing and they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to beat the meat. They don't want to jerk off. They don't want to goon anymore. How can you actually quit watching pornography? Now, why do I want to help the young men specifically? Is because I can relate more to you, and I'm probably going to be able to help you guys the best. If you're older in life, you're just going to be more stubborn. You're not going to listen to the advice in this video. I'm telling you right now, this video, I give you my fucking word, you will learn something that will help you quit pornography. And it's so simple. All you need to do is fucking listen. That's it. It's that simple. So, there's two ways that you can quit watching pornography. The first way is the easy way, the cheat code. Yes, there's a cheat code to quitting porn. Number one, and the second method is the fucking difficult, challenging, mind-fucking way of quitting pornography. It's the hardest one. It's the one that I won't be able to teach you. I can just cover it. This is not teachable. It is, but not in this video. So let's go over the first step on how you can learn to quit pornography. How do I know? Because I was a fucking addict myself. So very simple. Are you ready for the cheat code? I know you're gonna be like, there's not a cheat code to pornography. Okay, yes there is. It's being busy. And you think, well, I'm already busy, motherfucker. Like, I'm already, no. You have to be so busy that you don't have the time or the energy to jack off anymore. Yes, that busy. Imagine being that busy that you don't have the time to jack off anymore. You don't think it's possible, do you? It is possible. Trust me, it's possible. And how do I know that this is effective? This is like 96, 97% effective, just being so fucking busy. I mean, think about it. When you jack off, you need to have enough time to do that fucking thing. Enough fucking time in your day that's not important that you could prioritize doing that daily, right? Because if you're struggling with this, it's not because you do it once a week. It's not because you do it once a month. It's because you're doing this every fucking day, right? It's like an issue. And that's because you have too much time in your hands. You either have like a part-time job, no ambitions, no goals, nothing that you're doing or working on. And that's what is allowing you to like have all the time to do it. Dude, I went to boot camp and I was with like 50 other grown-ass fucking men. Okay, I don't know the exact number. It doesn't really matter. It was like 50 something, right? 50 something. Maybe we started at like 60. It's like 60, 50 something other dudes, bro. Like, we're all in the same room. And for 16 hours out of 24 hours, every minute of the day, we are busy doing shit. Every single thing, every minute of those 16 hours is planned. 16 hours of straight work. And by work, I don't mean, it's actually work technically, right? Boot camp is your job. You're doing your job. But I don't mean like work. Like, work is like everything can be work. Your job could be work. You know, reading a book could be work. You're working on your mental. Going for a walk, that could be work. You're working on your physical. Okay, so for 16 hours a day, we're all working, right? And then for 8 hours, we get 8 hours to sleep after we're fucking like tired as shit from a 16-hour long day of doing shit. So we get 8 hours to sleep. And during that time, guess what I did? After everyone after the lights were cut off, like lights, it's time to go to bed. I got up, I drank more water, and then I stretched my fucking injured ass fucking body. And then I passed out because I was fucking tired. I didn't have the time. And a lot of people, we're also like surrounded by just other dudes. If you're like a straight guy, you're not gonna want to like, you know, I didn't even get hard, bro. Like I didn't get no fucking erection, none of that. I only found this out not because I was asking guys like, oh, did you jack off during boot camp? No. They brought the conversation after we all graduated. They're like, hey man, did anyone else get hard in boot camp? Because I couldn't get a fucking erection. They're like, oh yeah, me too. I couldn't get a fucking erection either. Like that, and I didn't say anything, but like that was my case too. Like I didn't fucking get hard at all. Not, and then someone said it's probably like the vaccine they gave you. The vaccine they give you makes you fucking not able to get an erection. First of all, that's total bullshit. Even if it's not bullshit, like, I don't fucking think that deeply into things. I just thought, I'm surrounded by men, I'm fucking tired. That's why I didn't get an erection. That's why I wasn't fucking horny, right? And, like, that was the same thing that, like, 97% of the dudes said. That no one was, like, fucking jacking off, basically, right? No one had the desire. But guess what? Years later, I would find out that people were jacking off. It was, like, very few people who have the balls to say, yeah, like, I jacked off in boot camp. And I'm like, dude, weren't you too tired? How do you, what the fuck? And that is for the second piece of advice. So in that situation where that guy, he was extremely busy, and I showed you how busy he was, 16-hour days, and then, because you're in boot camp for 3.5 months, you're busy for 16 and a half hours of the day. But during that time, for sleep, he still found the time to do it because he's a true addict. Okay, he's the type of guy that he would find the time to jack off no matter what the fuck was. If he was working a 24-hour shift, he'd go to the bathroom and fucking do this. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? That guy, like, being more busy doesn't work. But for 97% of the people watching this, because I was in a room with all these guys, like, right, high testosterone, like, we're fucking, we're young guys, like, none of us did it. So it's 96% effective. There's a few outliers who would jack off no matter how busy they were. But for you want to quit pornography? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be real with you. So just listen to what I'm telling you. Be more busy. And the amazing thing is, you don't have to go to the military to experience this. How amazing is that? You could do this from your fucking house. Just plan your day out and be busy. If you work more. If you're not working out, what the fuck? Start working out. Go for a walk. Like, be more busy. Find time. I want to read. Like, okay, like, I work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I mean, let's say you wake up at 7. Okay, if like from 7 to 8, you're gonna get ready, and then from 8 to 9, you're gonna read. You know what I mean? Or 8 to 8:30. Like, don't give yourself, like, have shit in your day that you want to get done. Every hour of your day, just make it productive. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Be more busy, do more shit. It's a great piece of advice. It's gonna help you, and it can change your life because you won't be dependent on any stimulants, on any dopamine hits when you do this, right? You're gonna be doing things that you like. You're like, oh damn, like, I actually worked out before my work today instead of jacking off in my bed. Damn, now I'm gonna want to eat good because I deserve to eat proper fuel, and like, it's really productive to do what I'm trying to tell you. Be more busy, okay? Do I have to explain it more? Do you need me to explain that more to you? I can't be that busy. I have nothing going on for myself. I just work a part-time. Go get a full-time job. And then, if that's not enough, go get a second one. If you don't like working out, if you don't like fucking going on walks, if you don't like to run, if you don't like to read, if you don't like to do anything with your life other than work that little part-time job, I mean, go work more. Like, literally just do more things. Like, just go do more things. Today, look at this day, right? From the time I wake up to the time I have to eat is just videos. It's just me filming videos. I filmed this video already. It's me filming the video over and over and over and over again until I'm happy with what the fuck, how it is, right? Until I'm happy with how I feel the video is going to do. Does that make sense? I'm doing it over and over and over again until like 2 p.m. And then I'll eat breakfast. At 2 p.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. filming fucking videos, not eating, only drinking water. And then once it's 2 p.m., I'll eat breakfast, you know, a shit ton of food, and then I'll go to the fucking gym for like an hour. Then I come home, edit the video, upload it, do it again the next day, right? Like on the weekends, it's a vulnerable time for a lot of guys, especially introverts, which I would know I was one of them. If you're introverted, of course, you have like all this fucking time in your hands. So with being busy, here's something that's pretty amazing that people don't think about. Being busy could also mean talking to a woman. You could actually make that part of your like schedule. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be every day. It really doesn't. You have to trust me. Like once a week would suffice. You know, once a week. Let's say it's Saturday at 2 p.m. You could make like your day. Okay, Saturday I want to go hit the gym. Then I want to go for a light jog, or I want to go for like a 1 mile walk. You're already ahead of people because you're actually like, people don't even do intentional walking. Like people don't, they're just lazy. I want to go to the gym. I want to go for a 1 mile walk. I'm going to shower, and then I could put at 2 p.m. I'm going to eat, and then at 2 p.m. I'm going to go talk to women. Boom. All right, you're struggling with pornography. Redirect that energy by being more busy. One of the ways you could do that is by intentionally going to talk to a woman. Now, what type of woman you want to talk to, I'll leave that up to you. I don't care. It's just advice, right? If you listen to what I'm saying, this is the cheat code to how to quit pornography. Be more busy and go talk to a woman. They go hand in hand. You have to listen to me, or you're not going to be able to quit. This will work for 97% of you guys watching this. 97% of the guys who have an addiction to pornography, this works. And why it's amazing is because as you're more busy, you don't even have to form the discipline to change. There's no change needed. All you're doing is you're too busy to watch porn and jerk off. So you learn that you don't need to do it. You learn that, oh wow, I've gone a month. I've been so busy this month. I've gone an entire month without doing it. So that means I don't even need it. I just did a month, and it felt like a cheat code because I was just busy. I wasn't even having to form the discipline in my mind that rewired my mindset so I could quit it for like permanently. I just was more busy. I was more busy. If you're just more busy, you don't even need to struggle with this thing. Does that make sense? Like, think about being more busy. Like, just, it's one of the best pieces of advice I could give you. I'm not gonna edit this fucking bullshit. Okay, this is part 2. If you're like my friend who I told you in the military, who years later came up to me, he's like, no, in boot camp, like, there was time to jack off. And I was like, what the fuck? How do you have the energy? He's like he's a true addict, right? People like that who like, they'll go in the fucking bathroom stall at work, and they're just like those guys, right? If you're one of those guys, you have like a real bad addiction, and being more busy doesn't work. And you know, because you already tried. You tried to go be more busy and talk to women. You did that. Okay, I'm trusting you that you already tried to do that. I don't want to hear this bullshit that, no, I'm one of those addicts and I didn't try to be more busy. I just know I'm one of those addicts without trying my first piece of advice. Okay, so in your case, you need to change your mindset, and that's very difficult to do. Do you understand? Let me give you an example with myself, all right? I'm going to use alcohol. Now, I don't care. Personally, I give 0 shits about where you stand on alcohol. Me personally, I'm never gonna drink it, and there's only 3 exceptions really that I could think of, and one of them I just thought of right now as I'm making this video. I used to say there was only like 2. I guess there's like 3, right? A gun to my head, or a gun to any of my loved ones' head, right? They're like, drink the fucking alcohol. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the fucking alcohol. Second one is if I'm getting married. It's a big accomplishment, and it's to show my respect, I might drink to celebrate. But keep in mind, when you drink alcohol, right, it's a sign of celebration. It's people, they bring it out to have a good time. They bring it out to celebrate something special. You can celebrate however you think you want to celebrate. Like, so what's special to you is special to you, and however you see it and however you deem it to be special, right? So that's number 2. If I'm getting married, I may decide to just drink alcohol. So it's like, it shows really like, if married to the love of my life, of course, why not? And the third reason is if I make it to like 101 years old. That's a big accomplishment. That'd be pretty amazing. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at that point, right? So you understand how extreme that is? Sorry, I need to take some water. I don't want to pause this video. I don't want to edit this video. Do you understand how extreme that is? There's only like 3 things I could think about where I would drink alcohol. That means there's no other situation I would drink alcohol in. And I'm going to relate this back to porn, because this is how my mindset is different around alcohol and how I would never drink alcohol. There could be a woman who I'm on a date with, and she offers me alcohol right to my face. It could be my girlfriend. It could be my wife. She grabs alcohol, gives it to me. I would reject it. My best friend's wedding, I would reject it. And my best friend matters a lot, but like, I don't see it necessary, right? My parents, their fucking birthdays, they offer me alcohol. I would reject it. I'm alone and there's just fucking alcohol poured out by like some ghost. I wouldn't drink it because my mindset, there's no circumstance where I'm drinking it. Like, my mind's actually changed on the subject of alcohol. My mind is different than other people when it comes to alcohol because I don't make any exceptions for it. That's where you would have to get to with pornography. You would have to get to a point where your mindset says, no, no matter what, no matter how much time I am, no matter if I'm in fucking jail, I'm not gonna watch porn. I'm not gonna do it. I'm better than that. Right? Doing that, you think that's easy? It's not fucking easy. You need to be different. You need to think differently. And that's the second way on how you could quit pornography. But that's only from like real addicts, people who, no matter how busy they are, they'll still do this, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? But just try the first method. Try to be more busy in your life and go try to talk to a girl. Go try to talk to a woman. Very simple. And you'll be like, damn, I just quit pornography and it was so easy. Thank you. Like, thank you so much. Like, I'm more busy now and it's really helping my life. It's helping my mood. I'm doing things I want to do and it's distracting me from porn and I realize I don't even need it. That's it. Just do things. Like, look at me making this video over and over and over again. I'm so much happier that I'm making this than I am than... Do you get what I'm saying? So... that's my advice. And if you're one of those addicts, you're like, well, you didn't help me because I'm a real addict and being busy doesn't work for me. What do I do? How do you change your mindset? That's a very long, complicated process. Like, you need to change who you are. It's like, it's some deep shit. Like, changing who you are and the way you think is not something that just happens overnight. It's part of your journey. And it may take you, a couple of days, weeks, and months to get to the point where you can just willingly quit porn. That's how you quit pornography. If you're like one of the people that's like super, super addicted to pornography, your mindset needs to change. It's not an easy thing to do whatsoever. It's very complicated. You need to rewire how you think. There needs to be something deeper, you know what I mean? There needs to be a deeper why, a deeper meaning to your life that will allow you to quit this thing. You need to be like a different person, man. Like, it's not that easy, but being busy is gonna help most people. There you go, man. It's that simple. If this helped you, if this was something that you never thought about, let me know. Leave a like, all right? And I want to know if this was helpful to you. I know what it's like. I was on that side. I was the person who had way too much free time on my fucking hands. And guess what? Because I had all that time and I was a young, healthy male, I would, do this. Even though I could go talk to women, I could be more busy. I just didn't know how easy it was to be more busy. I didn't have like hopes and aspirations or nothing to be more busy. I'm telling you that go and be more busy. It's gonna actually make a difference. It's that simple. And if you need to change your mindset because you're an addict, that's a topic for another day. It's a very hard thing for me to get you in like a video, just one video, for me to convince you to change the way you think so that I could throw anything at you in your face and you would conquer it. It comes with time and your actions. If you think about it, life is like the biggest bully in the world, and life will just beat you up and it wants you to like stay sheltered and like a little bitch in the corner, like not fighting back. And as you age, eventually you'll throw a punch and you're like, oh shit, like I can beat up life. How crazy is that? Like, life has always been beating me up. Like you grow up, like your parents divorce, have your grandma die. Like life is punching you with all these punches little by little. Life is throwing all these things at you. Life throws pornography. Boom, that's a punch. It's beating you up, and you grow up and eventually you get fed up with it and you start trying to punch back and you get beat up again and then you punch back again. Eventually you start kicking life's ass, and that's where real growth, mental growth and change in your life, and everything becomes better. I'm speaking to you from my heart about quitting pornography, man. So hopefully you liked the video. That's all I have for you. More videos coming soon to try to help you. That's it. Peace. Catch you in the next one.